The Go RVing Match Play Championship is brought to you by Lumber Liquidators, hardwood flooring for less. By Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% on car insurance. By Bear Aspirin, expect wonders. And by Go RVing. Visit GoRVing.com for a free video. Go affordably. Go RVing. For the third straight season, PBA is here at the Norwich Bowling and Entertainment Center in Norwich, Connecticut. Time now to kick off our three-game total pinfall title match. Brian Kretzer, the righty, to take on the lefty, Patrick Allen. And Kretzer will start us off.
Title from Dayton, Ohio, Brian Kretzer.
Brian Kretzer made the show 2 weeks ago in Columbus. Lost in the title match to Mike Scroggins. He has never won on the PBA Tour.
Brian doing a lot of really good things. This is the first time in his career he's made back-to-back telecasts.
And was here awfully early this morning. Very prepped for this. He's got a good feeling, and for good reason, about tonight.
Righty versus lefty. Nobody to get in Brian Kretzer's way. And the same holds true for his opponent.
And there is his opponent, Patrick Allen, seeking his first title of the season. Kretzer for the spare. No problems. Kretzer a spare in the first. Up now, Patrick Allen.
Our second competitor. He has 13 career PBA titles, a past PBA Player of the Year from Wesley Chapel, Florida, Patrick Allen.
PA voted the 44th greatest player in PBA history last season, making his second TV appearance this season. He finished third in Wichita at the Pepsi Red, White, and Blue Open. That one back in mid-December. Starts by leaving the big four.
And Rob, this right lane is going to be an issue all day long for Patrick Allen. It was yesterday for both southpaws. We'll get into why in just a minute.
Right lane, the cheetah oil pattern. Left lane, shark. Not a bad effort. And here is the road PA had to take. Taking down 12 seed Sean Rash in the round of 32. And taking care of fellow lefty Ryan Simonelli last night in that total pinfall three-match semifinal. So after that open frame in the first, here's PA to start in the second. On the left lane, which is the shark oil pattern. And you see the carpet on the left that imitates the oil pattern.
Cut 5 out.
You'll see the players going through different equipment, trying to get lined up on two completely different oil patterns, throwing the bowling ball two different ways. You're talking about the longest oil pattern with the shark and the shortest of the name patterns in cheetah. You've got to play both lanes completely different. And the issue for the southpaws on lanes 23 and 24 on the right lane, the cheetah oil pattern, was the topography of lane 24.
Yeah, it's not just the oil that they're dealing with. These are two completely different lanes, almost structurally.
Well, there's something about the topography on lane 24 that doesn't get the cheetah oil pattern to play like it played throughout the rest of the house. The outside part of the lane where it's normally dry, there tends to be a little bit of hang, but only on the left side of the lane.
So Brian Kretzer stepping up in the second, but 9 spare in the first. Again, total pinfall will decide the champion. And we are still seeking our first strike. A late drop of the 7 helps Kretzer. Good-looking crowd on hand here today in Norwich, as always.
I'll tell you, I'm very impressed with what Brian Kretzer has done the last couple of weeks. He's worked very, very hard on his straight game, and you'll see him use the straight game on the right lane. He'll use his bread and butter, big slow curve on the left lane. And I think that's really what separates professionals from amateurs, Rob, is being able to make those changes on the fly with conviction.
Here is the road to the final for Brian Kretzer. Took down Jason Belmonte in a round of 32. Took down another two-hander, Cassidy Schaub, in the round of 16. We'll talk some two-handed bowling a little bit later in the broadcast. And then Doug Kent had a great run this week, beating him in the semis. Kretzer in the third, up 11. Good break. That one looked to be right through the nose.
Yeah, he got around that one just a little bit, never got it far enough to the right, and it goes through the nose. But that's the characteristics of the shark oil pattern, the longest of the named patterns. You're going to see the players play the deep inside angle. Brian Kretzer right now waiting for the oil pattern to kind of break down, and
he whiffs. It's been a very flat start here for both bowlers and this crowd. Looking for something to jump on.
What'd you do? Well, the good news for Brian Kretzer is it's a 3-game total pinfall match, not just a 1-game. So no matter what happens, you still have time to rebound and get back into the match.
PA, open frame spare. Here he is in the third.
I know.
Well, it's going to be a battle today, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be a grind out, and primarily for Patrick on that right lane. And we spoke with him last night. We said, you know, you can't play the cheetah pattern like it was meant to be played on lane 24. What are you going to do? He says, well, I've got to find something between like the 9th and 5th board.
Ross takes care of that one.